ever worried about how to ask for a date or how to act when you're on a date? Well, Date Etiquette will help answer your questions, help you through those awkward moments, help you have more fun.
I wanted to catch you before you left school.
What for?
Well, would you like to go to the class play a week from Saturday night? I know it's a little late.
That's the way. A date proposal should be specific, not one of those you busy Saturday things. That's a part of date etiquette, and a girl likes it. A girl likes a fair chance to decide whether she wants the date or not.
I didn't catch you in Spanish class, and well...
Well, that's all right, Danny. I'm not doing anything Saturday night. I'd like to go.
Oh.
It's up to Danny to give Alice all the details of the date, but if he leaves anything out, she can always ask.
Hard. It ought to be good. I think we'll enjoy it. Let's see. I'll pick you up a week from Saturday at about, 7:30. How's that?
Fine. Are we double dating?
That I don't know, but I can let you know if we are.
We can talk about it during the week.
Sure, and then I can get your address from you, too.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. And don't forget.
Well, here it is, Saturday night. Alice looks kind of sharp. Good grooming is an important part of date etiquette. A fellow wants a girl to look nice when he takes her out. And he likes her to dress to suit the occasion. Well, Alice is ready on time, 7:30. That's when Danny was supposed to be here. And he is here. He's dressed to suit the occasion, too. Danny's timing is good. Not too early, but not late. Very nice. And on the first date, a fellow likes it when the girl meets him at the door. Meeting her parents can be uncomfortable if it isn't handled well.
Mother, this is Danny Johnson.
How do you do, Danny?
Dad?
Glad to know you, Danny.
How do you do?
Danny and I sit across from each other in Spanish class.
Oh, how's Alice getting along?
Oh, she's pretty good. Bueno.
I'll get my coat.
Alice tried to get a conversation going, but it didn't quite come off. What do you do in a case like this?
Did Alice tell you where we were going this evening?
Yes, the school play, but she didn't tell us what it was.
Oh, it's a new comedy called January Thaw. It's supposed to be very good.
Oh, I remember reading about that. It played on Broadway last year, didn't it?
Yes, it did. Just about...
Well, Danny's doing all right, it seems. He's comfortable, and he's made Alice's parents feel comfortable. He's making a good impression on them, too. Of course, the conversation isn't anything special, but for a starter, talking about the date is good enough. Parents are always interested in that.
Say, I like that coat. That's really good looking.
Oh, thank you. We'll be home before 12, won't we, Danny?
Oh, sure.
By 12? Well, the play starts at 8:15. It should be over by 10:30. Sure, we'll be home before 12, probably 11:30.
Good.
Let's make it 12 at the latest, just to be safe.
All right.
All right. Good night. Have
It's
lots
a
of
good
fun.
idea for the girl to set a coming-in time with her parents. And when the boy backs her up, her parents know that the two are looking out for themselves. As they walk, notice that Danny will change his position. Of course, walking on the curbside isn't really necessary, but it's polite. At the play, date etiquette has its place, too. Watch when they enter the auditorium. The girl follows the usher, as she would at a movie theater. See? And if there hadn't been an usher, then Danny would have led the way. Well, the play's starting. Let's come back at intermission time. Now, here's something for you girls to notice. Watch Alice. See how she turns aside a little? When money is involved on a date, a girl shouldn't watch to see how much is being spent. Fellows like that kind of politeness.
Oh, Jenny, this is Danny Johnson. This is Jenny Carter.
How do you do, Jenny? Jenny, I'd like you to meet Alice Wright. Jenny Carter and... You know, I've been sitting behind you for a whole semester in civics, and I can't remember your name.
When you don't quite know what to do, Just be natural. That's the most important part of date etiquette. Being natural. And here's another point. When you're out, it's good to mix with the others, but remember that your date is your first consideration. Now that the play is over, they may go somewhere for a bite to eat.
Would you like to go to the Blue Inn?
They don't have to, but if they both feel like it. Here's something important for you fellows. A way to indicate how much you can afford to spend.
How would you like this hamburger deluxe? I've had it before, and it's pretty good.
The thing for Alice to do is check the price of the hamburger deluxe. That may not be what she wants, but it gives her a guide to about how much Danny wants to spend.
I think I'll have a chicken salad sandwich.
Watch. It's Danny who gives both orders to the waitress.
We'll have a chicken salad sandwich and a hamburger deluxe and 2 glasses of milk, please.
2 glasses. All right.
All right, thank you.
Well, here's another one of those awkward moments. What to do? Try a little date etiquette.
I'm really having a very nice time, Danny.
Oh, I am, too. I sort of thought we'd get along pretty well together. Well, you know, we get along pretty well at school, and, well, we like the same things, and I think we have a lot in common. You know, I've been noticing that charm bracelet ever since I called for you this evening. I don't think I've ever seen one quite like it.
Do you like it? It is rather unusual.
Yes, it is. I really like it.
I made it myself.
You did?
Yes.
Where'd you ever learn to do that?
I make a lot of my own jewelry.
No.
A man in New York we know taught me.
Asking a girl to talk about herself is a pretty sure way of keeping a conversation going. Before long, Alice will have Danny talking about himself, and conversation will follow along naturally. But let's leave them alone for the meal. They'll use good table manners.
Thank you.
Are you ready to go?
Uh-huh.
All right. Your coat.
Of course, Danny helps her with her coat. And he won't forget the tip. You know, in most eating places, tips are customary.
Well, I think we planned our schedule just about right. It's not 12 yet.
I don't think my folks are still out.
He hasn't yet asked her for another date. A little hint might help.
Parents are.
I really had a wonderful time, Danny. Thanks for asking me.
Danny's pretty sure now that Alice would accept another date if he asked.
It was all just wonderful.
Well, I do think we have fun together.
Uh-huh, we do.
Maybe we can plan something for later on.
I'd like that.
Well, we can talk about it at school.
Uh-huh.
Well? No, there won't be a goodnight kiss. Not on the first date. Neither one really expects it. And so, the date's over. And we've seen some practical examples of date etiquette. The kind of behavior that girls like to see in boys, and boys like to see in girls. The kind of behavior that makes dates a lot more enjoyable.
Just in my tennis racket.
Okay, Nick, but hurry. Hey, what about asking Kay to come to the community center with us on Friday to fix up that scavenger sale? We could make it a double date.
What?
You heard what I said.
That's no place to take a girl on a date, helping to fix up the scavenger sale. Is it?
Why not?
On a first date?
First date?
Yeah. Well, Kay's a swell girl. I was thinking of calling her. Maybe ask her to the show Friday. Good picture, wagon train.
Well, hurry up and call her and let's get going. I still have to get my things yet.
Call her now?
Sure. You know the number, don't you?
Okay. What if she says no?
Hello?
Oh, hello, Kay. This is Nick Baxter.
Oh, hello, Nick. How are you?
Fine, thanks. Say, Kay, next Friday, would you like to see Wagon Train at the movies?
Oh, I'm sorry, Nick. I've already seen Wagon Train. I suppose you've got your mind made up to see it?
You've seen it? She's already seen it.
Well, ask her about the scavenger sale. Go ahead.
Kay, you wouldn't want to help get the scavenger sale ready at the community center, would you?
Oh, I've been hearing about that. Yes, I'd like to very much.
You would? All right. I'll call for you then. About 7? Bye. I sure didn't think she'd go to a place like that for a date. Where's my racket? Oh, ready?
You know, you better think some more, fellow, about what to do on a date.
Do you think you'll have a good time? What do you suppose I'll have to do? You know who all's
Now, you may not have thought of this sort of thing as a place to take a date, but it looks like it could be fun. A group doing things together. Pretty good idea for a first date. Plenty to do, plenty of people to talk to. But let's see if Nick and Kay are enjoying it.
No amount of else to make this thing look any older.
Boy, that is an old-timer.
Hey, Nick, can you help me put this sign up?
Oh, sure.
I can't quite reach that far.
How's this?
That's about right.
Thanks. Say, Kay, are you really having a good time?
Of course I am. I'm glad you thought of coming here.
So am I. I mean, yes, it was a good idea.
Okay. How about helping with refreshments for the gang?
All right. See you later.
Oh, yeah, oh, sure. Got any more tacks?
I think they're over there by the door.
Yes, it was a good idea to come here. How does Jeff get ideas like that? Hey, what's this? Maybe this is where Jeff gets ideas. A list of coming activities. A bike trip. That could be a lot of fun. A chance to do things with a group, to get acquainted. It does look like a good time, if your partner likes it. Would Kay enjoy a bike trip? Or a weenie roast? Another group date. A chance to learn the give and take of working and playing together. Not much arranging needed, not much expense, and that can be important. Could be a fine date, if Kay would like it. Wonder if she'd like to go to a baseball game. A date that's not too involved, one you can carry through comfortably. And there are all sorts of other sports events, inexpensive dates, most of them. Swimming meets, for example. You can can find many good ideas for dates. Dates that give you a good chance to get acquainted. And dates that you don't have to worry too much about in advance. It was a good deal coming here tonight, double dating with Jeff and Phyllis. When all four are good friends and enjoy the same things, double dates can be lots of fun. Or you can ask Kay to go on dates with you alone, if you plan for what she enjoys.
Hey, you loafer. What are you doing over there?
You're right there.
Fine thing. As soon as Kay isn't around to supervise, you go off on a vacation.
You know, Maestro, I don't think your date ideas are so original.
What?
About what to do on a date, I mean.
Flattery will get you no place.
How about over here?
Oh, Barney. This is fun, isn't it?
Yeah. You sure you like to do things? I thought all girls wanted fellas to take them to fancy places, spend lots of money.
Not this girl.
You know, I sort of like things like this, too. You won't laugh. I like to go on bicycle trips, too. Do you?
And miniature golf. You like that?
Yeah, and weenie roasts and square dances.
And baseball games and taffy pull. I think they're swell.
Say, you like to do lots of things, don't you? Say, Kay, next Friday there's going to be a weenie roast, or there'll be a bowling party if you'd rather do that, or we could go to the band concert.
Oh, I'd enjoy going to the weenie roast very much. Unless you'd rather go bowling.
No, I'd rather go to the weenie roast. If Jeff goes with Phyllis, we could double date with them.
Hey, Nick, hey, come on, we're gonna break open the ice cream.
Okay, get there. Is it all right then, about Friday?
Yes, Nick. It's a date.
Yes, there are lots of things to do on dates. If you know how to look for them, if you plan them with the other person in mind, and if you really try to make sure each date's a good time. If you do these things, you'll know what to do on your date.